You feel it, don't you? That low hum of constriction, the sense that your world is getting incrementally smaller each day. You call it routine, but inside, you know it's something else. A tightening bind. It's that invisible pressure, settling into your shoulders after a full day. The unshakable feeling that the boundaries of your life, once fluid and expansive, are now slowly, almost imperceptibly, closing in. Every decision feels predetermined, every path already trod. This isn't just the mundane weight of responsibility. It's a profound, unarticulated fatigue that comes from living within parameters you didn't consciously choose. It's the silent exhaustion of a life contracting, the constant low-level alert that whispers, "You're being boxed in." For years, you've been conditioned to think of your comfort zone as a static, safe perimeter, a line you cross only for grand, intimidating leaps. This is a critical misdirection. This fundamental error in perception is precisely what enables your operational capacity to shrink daily. You've been told it's a mental construct, a psychological barrier, but the reality is far more tangible. It's not a safe harbor you retreat to. It's a zone of diminishing returns, a field of operations actively contracting around you. And this isn't accidental. This controlled constriction is a deliberate outcome of systems designed to thrive on your increasing predictability and decreasing agency. Your comfort zone isn't a fixed boundary. It's a dynamic physiological system, more akin to a muscle that atrophies without use. Think of it. When you consistently choose the path of least resistance, when you defer to established protocols without interrogation, when you avoid even minor disruptions to your routine, that adaptive capacity begins to degrade. It's not a sudden collapse. It's a slow, steady weakening. Each unchallenged repetition, each avoided novel experience, subtly calcifies your internal architecture, making it less responsive, less resilient. The muscle shrinks, not because it's inherently weak, but because it's being starved of necessary resistance. This atrophy creates a profound vulnerability. A predictable operating system is an easily mapped and exploited system. External algorithms, designed for engagement and compliance, are constantly scanning your digital and behavioral footprints. They learn your default responses, your points of least resistance, the exact stimuli required to elicit a predictable reaction. When your adaptive muscle has weakened, you become an increasingly predictable asset. Your choices narrow, your responses become automatic, and your internal architecture, once capable of dynamic adaptation, is now running on a default script. This makes you an open book to patterns of control and engineered consent. This leads directly to what we call the extraction loop of passivity. The less you consciously push against the boundaries you feel, the smaller your operational space becomes. Each retreat from mild discomfort, each automated response, reinforces the loop. The system doesn't need to force compliance when it becomes automatic and invisible. You are, in essence, self-containing, operating within parameters that feel natural because they are the only ones left. You've been told to step outside your comfort zone as if it requires grand, intimidating leaps, a terrifying jump into the unknown. But this common advice, while well-intended, is itself a tactical misdirection. The illusion of the grand leap is precisely what the system wants you to believe. If you think expanding your boundaries requires monumental courage, a sudden, terrifying shift, then you'll likely remain paralyzed by that illusion. The magnitude of the perceived effort keeps you safely contained. You'll stay where you are, feeling the constriction, but dismissing any minor impulse to disrupt it as not enough. The narrative of heroic, high-stakes change is comforting because it absolves you from the daily, incremental work of resistance. It's not about Everest. It's about the erosion of the sidewalk beneath your feet, one step at a time. While you wait for that mythical big moment, your internal operating system is degrading. This isn't just a metaphor for your spirit. It's a tangible decline in your physiological and neurological adaptive capacity. Your brain literally becomes less skilled at processing novelty, less adept at problem-solving under uncertainty. Your nervous system defaults to established patterns, making you slower to react, less creative in response to unexpected inputs. This isn't a vague spiritual malaise. This is a critical system failure, making you vulnerable to external forces that are constantly updating their protocols to leverage human predictability. The world outside is accelerating at an exponential rate, demanding constant adaptation. Yet, your own internal architecture is being subtly programmed for stasis. The chasm between these two realities widens every day. This isn't about transcendence or awakening in some abstract sense. This is about raw survival. It's about reactivating your adaptive capacity before your programming becomes entirely obsolete. It's about pulling your internal systems out of default mode and restoring your ability to engage with a dynamic reality. This isn't self-help. It's a critical OS upgrade to prevent rapid obsolescence right now. The mechanism isn't hidden by complex theory. It's obscured by its very banality. Your capacity is eroding, not from dramatic trauma, but from daily, almost imperceptible micro-retreats. You've felt the exhaustion, the quiet dread, because your internal systems are screaming for reactivation, for new inputs. You can choose to interpret this as a sign of weakness, or you can recognize it as an alarm bell. The world is not waiting. Your internal architecture demands action. This isn't about grand gestures. It's about deploying a precise tactical countermeasure, a daily protocol to re-engage your adaptive capacity.